To make these messages accessible to international viewers, the original Polish audio has been voiced over in English using AI. This channel is co-managed by Krzysztof Jackowski himself. We hope you enjoy watching.
This is a program about the upcoming year 2025, about that period in general, and today I want to dedicate some time to it as well. In a moment, I'll tune in. The future. Whatever comes to mind, a country in Europe. A major alarm in a European country. I don't want to make assumptions, but I feel like it might be London, maybe the UK. A serious terrorist alert. Authorities will report organized terrorist operations. Suddenly, panic will erupt. Two massive explosions, one after another in two locations, might be related to the subway. Could also be linked to some kind of passage. Maybe an underground walkway or a metro tunnel. In two separate places, two massive explosions. And a citywide alarm will be declared. A terrorist alert. The Middle East. Let's not even think it's going to calm down in the Middle East. There will be an attack on Iran. A missile strike on some island or peninsula linked to Iran. And near Iran, a strait will be blocked. Or there will be a threat to block it. Netanyahu is in a hurry. He's waiting for the right moment to strike, but he's growing impatient. He's in a rush. He wants to act freely. Why did I feel 2 days ago that 2025 will be a cursed year? It's as if everyone will agree that it was indeed a cursed year, once it's over. Ukraine. Two opposing forces will rise within Ukraine. The situation in the Middle East, I believe, is already planned. And in 2025, a war in the Middle East will engulf several countries. April, May, June. These 3 months will be crucial for the global economy. China and the BRICS nations will make some declaration regarding the economy. They'll decide on something. It won't be the launch of a new currency yet, whether digital or physical. But some key BRICS nations will make a statement about the global economy. It will be as if they're excluding settlements in US dollars. The big players will start to panic and rapidly trigger downturns, especially in Western markets. In 2025, a war will break out, with its most difficult phase likely in the second half of summer. The war will continue, but the toughest period will fall in late summer, let's say July, August. This war could have a nuclear dimension. It will happen south of us, meaning the direction of the Middle East. Although not only the Middle East will be involved in this conflict, several countries will be drawn into it. Nuclear weapons might be used, which would cause widespread panic across the region and throughout Europe. Even though the fighting nations won't be NATO members, some NATO countries will join the war. They'll send soldiers. This is the third time I've had this vision, so I must share it with you. There will be a great funeral, the passing of a major religious figure. That too I associate with summer. In 2025, something will happen that causes a significant drop, not necessarily in people's wealth, but in their income. In many countries, including here in Poland, people will find themselves in a situation where all they earn will go toward just covering the basics, mainly food. And they'll worry if even that will be enough. In 2025, an investment crisis will unfold, a total collapse, as I envision it. That year will mark the beginning of the system's downfall. They started talking about certain guarantees to stop the collapse of the system, but that would mean a long-term drop in people's income levels, lasting for years. Politicians will tell their citizens that things will return to a certain level, but that it's a matter of years, several years, 5, maybe even 8. The crisis will become so severe that in some countries, for a while, the official currency won't be the nation's own money, but rather an electronic voucher, a substitute for the local currency, because weaker currencies will lose their value completely. There will be some kind of temporary replacement. It won't last long, but it will be used for a time. The Great War will be a clash between the old order and the new order. The new order doesn't want war. It wants to establish itself peacefully. The old order doesn't want war either, but it will have no choice when it finds itself on the brink of collapse. All the best. Take care, everyone.